What's going on, Saucy Nug? Welcome back to Squatober Day 10. Day 10. Oh, yeah. Today's program is a little bit different than what we normally do. Today is a seesaw day, which, basically just means that we're going to be starting at the bottom, going up, going back down, going back up, and then going back down. It's going to be kind of weird. Not too excited for it, but it'll be all right. So I suppose we should go ahead and look at our program, shall we? For those of you who don't know what Squatober is a month-long program that tells you how you should work out every day of October, and at the end of the month, you go for a PR squat. Now, if you have small legs who've been called chicken legs at least once in your life, I recommend checking out Sore Neck Squatober on Instagram and giving their program a shot. Now, back to the video. Today, like I said, is the seesaw. It has us doing back squat first, 3 reps at 70%, 1 rep at 85, 3 reps at 75, 1 rep at 90, 3 reps at 80, and then 1 rep at 95%. 6 total sets, 12 total reps, 2.5 minute rest in between sets. That's gonna suck. After a full week of squatting, that is gonna suck. All right. Anyway, then for the second thing on today's program is front squatting. Same thing with the seesaw. We're doing 4 reps at 55, 2 reps at 65, 4 reps at 60, and then 2 reps at 68. That leaves us with 4 total sets, 12 total reps, 2 minute rest between sets. And again, these percentages are taken from a back squat max. Then it has cardio, go jog a mile. Just kidding. Better be kidding, because I don't feel like running. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's program. Pretty simple. However, it is going to suck just as much as you think it will. It's actually crazy, dude. I took a nap right before this, and it was like an accidental nap. It was like one of those naps where, like, you think you're going to fall asleep for maybe like 5 minutes. Dude, I fell asleep, and I was asleep for like 2 hours. I finished editing yesterday's video, and then I played some games with my boys, and I crashed. I didn't mean to, but anyway, yeah. So I'm actually at the gym like really, really late today. Wow. Okay, and now in typical shark fashion, we have the TNT shark flavored. Yeah. Whoa. I think they put real sharks in that. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I will see you over at the squat rack. I'm going to go ahead and get my knee sleeves on and warm up just a little bit more. And then we'll get started right into our first set. See you then. We are now at our squat rack. First set wants us to do 3 at 70% of our training max. My training max is 315 off of 350. So this at 315 at 70% was like 220, maybe 222, something like that. It was whatever, right? So this is 225 just to, really get us working. I didn't feel like having to put on a weird amount of weight. I also don't think I could have. I think it would have been like 235, and so I don't know. We don't have 2.5s. Is my point. It's going to be an interesting little squat session, I believe. I'm really the most worried about front squats because I hate front squats. They hurt my shoulders. It's just not a movement that I really enjoy, to be honest. I guess it's good to like switch it up, but I still don't like it. So anyway, let's go ahead and hit this for a quick 3 reps. I've already warmed up a little bit, so I think it's time to start off our first set. Not too bad. Catch you at set 2. So first set didn't feel too bad. I ended up changing up my form like after the first rep just to try and save my knees a little bit. This right here is our 1 rep at 85%. The issue with it is 85% of 315, again, my training max is 267. So ideally you'd go up to like 270 if you could. Yeah, well, we can't. We don't have that luxury because we do not have 2.5s. So the next best thing was to go up even more at 275. We're only hitting it for one rep, and it's not like we're actually doing a like maxing day. We're just doing the seesaw. So I didn't think it'd be too bad. Why don't we go ahead and see if we're a loser or not? Well, I may be a loser, but not because of the squat. So that's good. See you for set number 3. Here we are at set number 3. This right here is 75% of our training max. For me, it was 236. Ideally, we'd be at 240. We don't have 2.5s. So we went up. This is 245, not a crazy jump or anything, but almost 10 pounds above what we're really supposed to be at. It's all right. Again, this is just a training day, is what it is. So I guess we can go ahead and do it. You know, every mirror that you buy is technically used. Strange, right? Now we're here at set number 4. Set right here is supposed to be at 90%. 90% for me was like 283, I think. It was something like that. Anyway, point is, what we have here now is 285. Not too bad, I guess. So we should go ahead and hit this for our 1 rep. Nice. All right, this set right here is 3 reps at 80. 80% of 315 was like, okay, I don't remember. Anyway, it was somewhere around 255. So that, my friends, is what we have here. Yep. I suppose I'm going to hit this for 3 reps. And now, time for our last set at 90%. Wait, I think it's 95. See you then. Okay, this is our last set of back squat. 1 rep at 95%. 95% of our training max once again. That put me at like 299 off of 315, 315 times 0.95, 95%. That put me at like 299, which is like right at 300 pounds. As much as I would love to be at 300 pounds right now, we don't have 2.5s. So we have the next best thing, which is 305. You thought I was going to say 315. Just, well, anyway. So yeah, this is 305. I'm really not too worried. All the other weights moved fine, and I can do. I don't even know how many reps to 315, but I can do 315 for reps. So this shouldn't be bad. But then again, I haven't squatted in a while before Squatober because I fried my knees. So let's do this rep. I took a little bit of time getting my form right there because I hurt my wrist whenever I pulled in there. Also, my muscles have like, or muscles and joints have like the tired feeling. It's probably because I, woke up from a 2-hour nap and came straight to the gym. But hey, you know what? It's all right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some weight for my front squats, and I'll catch you then. I'll catch you then. I will catch you. So now we have our front squat weight on, which is 55% of our back squat training max. 55% of 315 for me was 173. So what we have is 175 on the bar. We got to hit this for 4 reps. It shouldn't be bad, but again, the thing is I really hate front squats. All right, 4 reps. You know what's crazy? You know what hasn't changed? I still hate front squats. Fuck. Second set is 2 reps at 65% of our back squat max. 65% for me was, I already forgot, holy shit. 203. So what we have on here is 205. 2 reps, not too bad. However, there's the problem that I still really hate front squats. So that's good. 2 reps, let's go ahead. Hate them. This set right here has us at 60%, which is, for me, it was like 190, somewhere in there. So this is 195. Not too bad, but there's the problem that I still hate front squats. Okay, 4 reps. Well, that set wasn't too bad. The issue that I have with front squats is one, my form. My form sucks. I do the crossover method because it's a lot easier for me to do than when you have your hands back like that. My mobility sucks in that way, but it's also, I feel less stable, less confident doing the other one. I've never been a fan of front squats either because when you step out, you also have to get your form like perfectly right before you drop the weight and shit. And for me, it takes me like a second to set up right. And it's kind of been that way with like every compound movement. I don't know. I overthink my form before I do it. So yeah, anyway, I still hate front squats. Let's go ahead and get ready for our last set. I forgot what percent it has us at. I think it's 70%, but we'll check. I'll catch you then. Here we are at our last set. Our last set isn't at 70%, it's at 68%. I don't really remember what I was supposed to be at. I think it was like 202, 203. I already forget. Point is, here we have 205. Nope. Here we have 215. What the I don't really remember what I was supposed to be at. I think it was like 213 maybe. I don't know. So 215. My brain actually completely scrambled. I had on 225. I had a 35 and a 10. I was like, yeah, it's 215. And then I thought, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, so that almost was bad. I mean, it would have been terrible, but I hate front squatting, so I will opt out of doing any heavy weight on it. So 215 right here. We got to do it for 2 reps, and then today is over. I think what I'm going to do after this is maybe a tiny leg day, maybe like emphasizing the hamstrings or something. I mean, we have the weekends off, so I don't really have to worry about, frying my legs too hard or anything like that. Maybe I'll do abs. I'm not sure. I don't want to say it, but I need to do the I gotta do sorry. I gotta do the C word. Cardio. Cardio. I have to do cardio. I haven't been doing it since I started Squatober. I feel like most of our days have been pretty intensive, and I've made them more intensive by doing, actual like real workouts afterward as well. But excuses. I need to do cardio. I'm thinking about maybe I'll do like a tiny bit of abs, maybe legs, and then some cardio. And I think I'm gonna hit the sauna. It's kind of a weird day today, so I guess I'm making it a little bit more weird, or maybe I'm making it more natural. I don't know. Point is, this sucks. Being that I took an accidental nap, it's actually fucking like 2:30 a.m. right now. Whoops. We have the weekends off, and I actually have the weekends off of work too, so I get to sleep a lot. Sleep and eat. Let's do our 2 reps, alright? I hate front squats. And that, my friend, wraps up today's program. Recap real quick. I still hate front squats, but that didn't feel too bad. That actually was probably one of my best sets of front squats today. I don't know what I did differently, but it felt better. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do maybe legs and abs, maybe a little bit of cardio. I haven't really decided yet, but what I'm gonna do is catch you at the hose downs just to see the damage, and keep a good like documentary, I suppose, of the month. Yeah, I'll see you then. Well, we found ourselves in the sauna after about, I don't know, 10 minutes on the bike for cardio. Let's get the sweat on, boys. Now a 15-minute sauna session later, we are beat to hell, very sweaty. So I figured let's go ahead and get a quick pose down before the actual pose down, just to see what the sauna did. Now, with the little sweat cover popped, we can see that we look really fucking lean and so sweaty. Low-key glistening right now. Obviously my shirt collected most of the sweat, but we do look pretty fucking gnarly, I'd say. Anyway, let me actually catch you at the real pose down. Special treat today too. I'll see you then. Alright now gamers, here we are in the special room that I was talking about. This place is fucking sick, dude. This place is absolutely wicked. There's really good lighting, dude. I think I'm gonna take a few like pump pics. I'm probably gonna post them on YouTube too, but I mean, you know, shorts. So probably like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. But this place is really good lighting. Today wasn't too bad. I mean, the problem is I really hate front squats. I didn't really mind the back squat portion, in all honesty. The front squats, I just hate front squats. I guess I'm just that guy. Everybody's gonna hate something, so I hate that. Anyway, not too bad of a day. I think could have been better, and I'll show you why in a second. The time is now 3:38 a.m. and wow, that might be the latest I've ever been to the gym, or earliest. Get it? Because it's a.m. Anyway, y'all a.m. very early morning gym people, y'all scare me. I would really hate to wake up so early in the morning and go to the gym and then still have to go to work. Holy shit, that would be awful. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pump real quick, see what we did, and yeah, I guess I'll close us out. Wow, feeling a little lightheaded after that. With that said, today is done. Technically it's tomorrow for me. I guess for you too, because this is going to be posted late. If you made it this far, I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, check out my other socials and drop a like and subscribe. You know, I am trying to grow this channel and, you know, do a little bit more in the fitness industry, because I am just starting out. If you're following along with Squatober, I hope it's going well for you. For me, again, I have my own discrepancies, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to like everything on a program. Besides that, if I don't see you, I want to wish you a good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope you all have a great weekend. Mimi, I'm going to sleep and eat a lot. Thank you once again for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I will see you around. Round. You wrap your head around and around that. I don't know. Bye.